So Spongetruths is back stealing again, as we can clearly see by this very recent video, and I thought we'd play some AI SpongeBob bingo with it, since my first AI SpongeBob bingo on Spongetruths used like the smaller board, and today we will use the big board. So yeah, this will not be fun. So just from the thumbnail he's gonna get an X over stealing, but funnily enough he's technically not even stealing from me. Yes, this video looks really similar to my video, right? But it looks even more similar to this video, which is stealing my video. So this video by SpongeBob Universe is basically a copy of my video that I made like months earlier. I made a whole video about that. And Spongetruths is copying that video, so he's essentially copying someone else. Yeah, that's an X over stealing, and let's get into the video and see what we can find inside.
What if I told you Patrick Star already met his worst nightmare, and it was himself?
This is not Spongetruths' usual narrator. Spongetruths. Let's check. Okay, here.
It's the same question. How in the world does a crab have a...
So that's a different voice.
So you probably noticed how SpongeBob keeps introducing as the Patrick from classic.
Okay, so he changed the voice again, and this one is actually more annoying. Because Spongetruths' usual voice is not that annoying, like this one we just heard.
New characters. Some of them are solid.
This voice is actually worse. I think they're all AI, but this is worse AI voice.
What if I told you Patrick Star already met his worst nightmare, and it was himself?
Yeah, I don't like this one. I'm gonna put the next over annoying voice. We should swap that out for like change in voice. No, we shouldn't, because that's more just Spongetruths who just switches from different AI voices in like every other video, and no one seems to care. Whatever, let's keep going.
Patrick would absolutely hate the modern version of himself, and once you see the difference, you can't unsee it. That
seems like AI sentence structure, because I feel like I've heard the Spongetruths and similar channels say stuff like that a lot, like once you see it you can't unsee it. But I won't put an X over it for now, because it is a common phrase. It's just something that AI says too.
And honestly, most of it is...
Oh, okay, dancing images, is that what it's called? I need to find it on the board. Yeah, dancing images, when he just like rotoscopes. Or I think it's AI that does these animations. I'm not sure though.
However, it does...
Like this stuff, when they like make still images move. So that's an X over dancing images. This one is going pretty fast.
Simply because the writing wasn't strong enough to earn it. But then around season 8 or 9, Patrick gets softer, slower, dopier. He talks like he's carefully piecing each sentence together in his head before he says it, and instead...
He's just been like recapping a Reddit post for 1 minute. Like if I didn't put stealing, this is not how you make videos. Like what? He's literally going through a whole Reddit post and like reading everything it says and like, and I agree with this, and then he keeps going. Oh.
Giving SpongeBob terrible advice, he's the one being mentored now. Patrick the game? Patrick wants to make a video game, doesn't know how, and his...
No. A video game?
Now. Patrick the game?
Does this look like a video game?
Patrick wants to make a video game.
The video game of tic-tac. Tic-tac-toe. So that's just... What is that even? He does not want to make a video game, he wants to make a board game. I guess we're just gonna put that of a lie, right? Because even in the clips on screen, this is clearly not a video game if you play it on paper, like... Ugh.
And the post says, "That's the Patrick worth defending. The one who's not mean, not malicious, just genuinely, sweetly, pathetically dumb. One who's not mean, not malicious, just genuinely, sweetly, pathetically dumb."
So this is not what the post says, but he rewrote what the guy is saying to make it sound as the most AI sentence ever. Like, listen to this. "He's ambitious and determined, but just so pathetically dumb." And listen to what this guy is saying.
And the post says, "That's the Patrick worth defending. The one who's not mean, not malicious, just genuinely, sweetly, pathetically dumb."
So, yeah, he just rewrote it into the most AI sentence ever, so we're gonna put that over AI sentence structure.
People agree that classic Patrick was sometimes a jerk. Meanwhile, this modern Patrick has golden retriever energy. That his friends indulging in his bad ideas to build his confidence is weirdly...
Yeah, I don't like the dancing images stuff, but we already got an X over that, so... I just realized I missed something. I'm gonna go back. I was like looking at the bingo board and I realized he did kind of this exact thing. I'm gonna see... here.
These people. So the main reason I made this video is that I was looking for people's opinion on more modern episodes. Like, is there any new opinions or conversations on it? Because, you know, that's kind of what I do on my free time.
So I think this goes over spent all week watching, because the spent all week watching thing is like, it's when they say like, "So I spent all week watching Modern SpongeBob to figure this out." And I think this comment by him...
opinions or conversations on it? Because, you know, that's kind of what I do on my free time.
It's like trying to seem human by like saying like he studies SpongeBob in his free time or something. And I think that counts for spent all week watching, because it's not that it needs to be literally spent all week watching, but it needs to be like something like that. Let me know if you understand what I mean. It's like the same kind of thing that he's saying.
The whole bit with Rocky is that if you treated some random rock under the sea well and weren't a jerk with it, unlike one of the other contestants, that pet could do anything. Meanwhile, Patrick in Pet the Rinse, that pet could do...
I have not been listening or like putting X's over. He's doing like the bass drop thing, right? Like all the time. Listen to... wait. How do you do this again? Like the sound effect stuff, like this one.
That pet could...
Yeah, that's a bass drop. He does it a lot. I just forgot that I had it on the board, so I haven't like been putting stuff over it. Also, he does recap stuff kind of unnecessarily. Like, what did he do right here?
Having with his pet and decides he wants one too. They head to the pet store. Patrick walks up to an aquarium. He stares at the fish inside, and then he points. Not at the...
Like, it's just mega recapping. But I guess here it works, I guess. I don't know.
Classic Patrick didn't get away with stuff like this either. When he went on a rampage on Valentine's Day, the whole city turned on him. When he and SpongeBob lied to sell chocolate, a guy chased them down for it. There were consequences.
What?
Lied to sell chocolate, a guy chased them down for it.
There's a few things wrong here.
On him. When he and SpongeBob lied to sell chocolate, a guy chased them down for it.
Okay, let me just collect my thoughts right now, because there's a few things wrong with what he just said. First of all, in Chocolate with Nuts, SpongeBob and Patrick lying to sell chocolate.
On him. When he and SpongeBob lied to sell chocolate,
has no correlation
the guy chased
with this guy chasing them down. He is not chasing them down because they lied to sell the chocolate bars. He's literally chasing them down to buy all the chocolate bars and make them rich. So this is actually the worst example ever, because it's like, yeah, classic Patrick got karma or whatever, and then it's like, yeah, when he lied, this guy chased them down because he lied. So he lied, then this guy chased them down and gave them lots of money. So it's actually the opposite of what he's trying to prove. What do I do for that one? I think I do hallucination. Or nonsense. Like, where is bad example? Irrelevant. We're gonna put it over irrelevant because he's using an example where Patrick did not get karma for doing something bad to try and prove Patrick gets karma for doing something bad. Like, it's the worst example ever. It's actually the worst example ever. This guy is not chasing them down for that reason. Also, there's another thing wrong here. And it's really ironic. So, who chased them down, you said?
The whole city turned on him. When he and SpongeBob lied to sell chocolate, a guy chased them down for it.
A guy chased them down for it. Then, the next frame.
There were consequences.
Do you see the ironic thing? The guy chasing them down is the same fish that Spongetruths has as his profile pic, and he does not acknowledge it whatsoever. This is almost an Wait Why Ice Cube moment, because Tom
lied to sell chocolate, a guy chased them down for it. There were consequences.
This is Tom. If you have watched the episode that this is from, Fools in April, and you have watched Chocolate with Nuts, you would see that it is the same fish, which makes it very ironic that he would not bring this up. Like, and you know what? It's because he does not know that this is him. He does not know that the fish he is talking about is his own avatar, because when he is saying all this stuff, he has not watched Chocolate with Nuts. AI wrote a script that involves Chocolate with Nuts, but Spongetruths didn't watch Chocolate with Nuts for this video. So I actually think that he has no idea what fish he's talking about, and the editor has to go and find the clip. And the editor does not know anything about SpongeBob either, so the narration is already done, so he can't like make a joke about like it being him chasing them down. Like, for example, my avatar is not a fish from SpongeBob, it's just like a avatar of me that looks like he's from SpongeBob. But you don't think that if they made a fish that looked the exact same, I would like mention it if I'm talking about it and having it on screen? And having my own avatar right up? Yeah, that's gotta be ironic. Like, there is, wait, why ice cubes?
Right. There were consequences. Real consequences.
Real consequences, like a guy giving them all his money so they become rich.
Classic Patrick would not find that sweet or funny in the slightest. If you sat Classic Patrick down and told him, hey, you understand that's a rock? Modern Patrick wouldn't even be insulted. He'd just look at you, smile. If you sat Classic Patrick down and told him, hey, you understand that's a rock? Modern Patrick wouldn't even be insulted. He'd just look at you, smile, and go back.
What the fuck is he talking about? He's like, if you sit Classic Patrick down and tell him this, Modern Patrick will say this. But you sat Classic Patrick down.
Sat Classic Patrick down and told him, hey, you understand that's a rock?
Okay.
If you sat Classic Patrick down and told him, hey, you understand that's a rock?
If you sat Classic Patrick down, so Classic Patrick, you tell Classic Patrick, hey, that's a rock, you know that, right? So you tell that to Classic Patrick.
Modern Patrick wouldn't even be insulted. He told them, hey, you understand that's a rock? Modern Patrick would...
Where did Modern Patrick come from? You sat Classic Patrick down and tell him something. Why is Modern Patrick, like, reacting to that?
Even be insulted. He'd just look at you, smile, and go back to walking Rolly. That's the part that...
Okay, so
actually,
that's nonsense. Like, what does this sentence even mean? If you sat Classic Patrick down, Modern Patrick would do this. If you tell Classic Patrick this, Modern Patrick would reply this. But you told it to Classic Patrick. Yeah, it's definitely nonsense. It's just like AI writing itself into a corner or something. I don't know.
The bar for what Classic Patrick was capable of wasn't high, but it was a bar. he could do things. Sometimes he was even good at them. Believe it or not.
So these are like he's talking about classic Patrick. Then he has an image from season 6, which I don't think you would consider classic Patrick. Matter of fact, earlier in the video, wait, let me actually see all the examples he had there. Not classic Patrick.
For what
Classic Patrick.
Classic
Not classic Patrick.
Patrick was capable of wasn't high, but it was a bar.
Okay, so if you think the card from season 6 is classic Patrick, like earlier in the video, when he read the Reddit post for like 5 minutes, they actually split up Patrick
into 3 eras. Classic Patrick, seasons 1 through 3, is fine.
Classic Patrick seasons 1 to 3. But now Classic Patrick is... Where did I lost where I was in the video. But now Classic Patrick is... I don't even remember which episode this is from, but it's definitely not from an early episode. This is like a way later episode.
What classic?
This is not Classic Patrick. If Classic Patrick is seasons 1 to 3, then you have the wrong image on screen, so we're gonna put an X over wrong image, because he's just putting pictures of Patrick on screen when talking about what Classic Patrick did.
So, yeah, based on everything I just talked about, Classic Patrick would hate Modern Patrick, but...
Again, this is from Season 2. This is from Season 2, yeah.
But not for any of the reasons we usually argue about. Classic Patrick had opinions. He had pride, even when...
Still, if Classic Patrick is seasons 1 to 3, like you clarified by reading a Reddit post for 5 minutes, then this is not Classic Patrick.
So, if Classic Patrick walked up to Modern Patrick right now and laid all of this out,
and laid out the things that Classic Patrick didn't do.
I think it's worth remembering that sometimes the character we're mourning isn't the one on screen. It's the one we used to know.
It's not X, it's Y.
Sometimes the character we're mourning isn't the one on screen. It's the one we used to know.
Yeah. We are probably not even getting a bingo. That's the messed up part. Like, look at these X's, but if there's no bingo, like... Because he's not... Wait, do we get a bingo if he puts... Let's see. He has not a lot of time left. He has like 20 seconds left. He didn't put an AI image in this one, which I would say obviously it's good, but we can't get a bingo since he's not putting one. It's not clickbait. It's a stupid video, but it's not clickbait. And he hasn't done the no source thing, so we might be cooked.
And speaking of which, I've also made a video about some SpongeBob character fans openly think shouldn't exist. And watching it back after writing this one, I realized Patrick and that character might actually have more in common than they should, just from completely opposite directions. If you haven't seen that one yet, it's right here. Go watch it next.
Spongetruths somehow didn't get a bingo. He has a lot of X's on screen. He did not get a bingo. The video still sucks. I hate when AI do this. They like steal videos from me or other creators, and then they just make the video so much worse by just having ChatGPT write the script based on the same premise. So you're not even like regurgitating, yeah, that word. Something someone else has said. You just take their idea and have AI make a bad version of it. So like for example, this video by SpongeBob Universe is essentially making my video look even more stupid than it already is. And now Spongetruths is ripping off that video, which is ripping off my video. So that's great.